Describe the feeling that you had that day? Like, did I keep getting words that I got on, or did you feel great right from the get-go?
Yeah, I had a good day in the cage that day. I think going in, I've been swinging it well, so I'm feeling good. But to have a game like that was never really on the mind at all. Never thought that was going to happen. So it's really cool. See how I did that.
Could you even compute it as it got more and more, and like the hits and the homers are
Yeah, I just think every at bat I did something that I didn't expect to do. And it just kept happening. I was like, well, especially against position players, it's only my second at bat ever on one. So to be able to do that, I was like, wow, that's really cool.
Have you ever experienced anything remotely like that in your career?
No, not anywhere close to that. I mean, I had 6 hits one game in college, which was the next closest, but no homers, not 5 extra base hits or whatever. So nothing will probably ever come close to that again.
I'm seeing in the dugout, you're just like super relaxed the entire, or you look relaxed in between. Is that the case? You just kind of stay true to yourself and look relaxed?
Oh yeah, we were up like 10-2, 11-2. I was super relaxed. It was getting late. I was like, oh, we pretty much got this game won already. So when personally, like, if I got out, whatever, 1 or 2 more times, it would have been all right. It's just been another great day. So it was good to kind of put it all together.
Big Amish. We like the nickname. I know it's giving Lancaster, PA a shout out, but
yeah, absolutely. I grew up with them a lot of them around, so I'm glad I can represent them. Very cool.
Who gave you that nickname?
Max Sherman.
Okay. Do we like the nickname? Are we okay with it?
Yeah. I'm starting to like it. With any nickname, I feel like you just gotta lean into it. That's the best way to do it. Go about it.
Why do you feel like you're so locked into the play? Is there something technically that you're doing within your swing that you feel comfortable with, or is it just maybe you see the pitching a little bit better?
Yeah, nothing different than I have been trying to do all year. It's just part of baseball. The way I think about it is like you go through the ups and downs, and sometimes the ups they happen for a while. So it's been nice to never really had a run like this before ever either. So to see the ball that well for so long, it's really cool.
Is it crazy to think that you've been in this game for 3 or 4 months and you already have something in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, it's nuts. Never think about even to say the words Hall of Fame in your rookie year is unbelievable.
How do you describe this year for you? Last year, you were just closing the books in college, and now you're surrounded by national media, and everybody's talking about you. How do you describe this big difference in your life as a professional player?
Yeah, I'm not really sure even how to kind of put it into words. It's just kind of crazy how fast life can kind of change. Always had the confidence in myself to be able to be a good player, but coming in rookie year and do stuff like this is pretty awesome. So I'm glad the hard work is paying off.
Is there anybody that's really unexpected that's reached out to you that was extra cool, or that you heard from, or somebody told you they'd heard from?
Not really. No, I think it's just all the old friends and family that you haven't talked to in a while. They come out and they say congrats, and everyone's been awesome about it. No one's been too much or too little, so it's been good just to get a kind word from everybody.
Let's talk about the game slowing down when they have a really special night like that. Did it feel like that to you? Like things kind of slow down?
Yeah, I think so. And everyone thinks they're going good in baseball. Everything's just a little bit slowed down. The pitchers seem a little bit slower. You see the ball a little bit better. I think it's just part of it.
Mechanically, is there anything you can point to that allows that to happen?
I wish I had a good answer for it. I don't really know in these circumstances. For me, it's more just like you take your A swing and the ball's connecting and it's doing what you want, and that's really hard to do in the game. And to do it consistently is very hard, and it always comes back around where you think maybe a week from now I have no idea what I'm doing at the plate. It's just kind of the way that this game happens. So right now, it's just taking the right swing for the right pitches.
With the evolution that you've had throughout the season, you gradually moved up the batting order. Where do you potentially feel most comfortable at in this batting order?
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. When I first got up, I didn't deserve to be up in the order. Didn't play well enough for it. Then whoever's hot should be at the top. Whoever's getting the job done at that moment, that's who should be there. So wherever the game takes it is where it should be.
Okay, you said it's very difficult, but you're making it look very easy. So usually, we think about the adjustments that you have to make from college to pro baseball and then to major league. Is there anything you can point to as an adjustment that you had to make, or what is the biggest adjustment that you feel between college?
Yeah,
pro and then now?
I think the biggest adjustment is just from AAA to the big leagues, and you go down 0-1, 0-2, the at bats get really, really tough, and it's really hard to find success. So I think it's about being aggressive early for the right pitches and not getting behind so many counts. Because in this game with the pitchers that are here, that's all I was doing. I felt like in the first month I was up, was I was always behind. I'm usually a very patient hitter. I like to work the count, but when you do that here, it makes it really hard. So that was probably the biggest struggle.
You hit some long balls in Las Vegas for the 20 games that you were there. Is there anywhere else in the major leagues you've seen the balls carries like that?
Yeah, I think it's hard to tell. I was only there for a little bit. I think as I've heard, as it gets hotter, it carries a little bit better. But I think everywhere, I mean, it's carried pretty well this time of the year. Obviously, there's going to be some days where wind's blowing in or it's hard to get it out. I couldn't take on the direct answer for you.
Is going the other way with power something that you've really worked on over the years?
Yeah.
How do you describe that?
Yeah, I think as I got bigger, it turned from line drive the other way. I think it's always a good place to start to get your swing, doing the right thing. And as I got bigger, I figured out start lifting the ball and have a chance to spin it right that way. Good thing can happen.
What about later in games? Because if you're still maintaining the ball hard as things go by, is there anything to credit to that?
No, a lot of questions about this too. I wish I had an answer for you. It kind of just happens to be that way sometimes. Maybe I just feel more comfortable throughout the game. Maybe my body just feels better, get looser. Can't pinpoint the exact reason. Just the way it's kind of going.
What's been the most helpful for you in terms of hitting at the big league? Is there anybody that you kind of turn to either with the team or outside when things aren't going quite as well?
Yeah, I think all the entire coaching staff they've all played countless years in the big leagues. They know what it takes to get it done, and then just the other guys we got around here, Rooker, Jay Langoliers, they've been there, done that, have great years. So those guys I always go to talk to, like, hey, what do you see when you do this? When you do that? Should I do that? And they kind of have a good answer for me. And sometimes just like stop overthinking. That's kind of the biggest thing in the game. Is just do what you do to get here.
Kind of building a camaraderie with this team now. Like yourself, like Shea and Wilson, kind of, for a few years from now, you're going to be all together in Vegas, I guess, to keep the team together. Is that what everybody kind of talks about?
Yeah, absolutely. We've grown closer as the year gone on. I think, when you grow close as a group, that's always the goal, but it's also a business side of baseball that it's probably not going to happen. We're not going to have the same team every year. We all know that, but we're just enjoying it while it lasts and just trying to win some ball games.
Is there any fun competition between you and Wilson at all? Like, do you guys talk about it? Like, hey, man, I got you today, or anything like that?
Not really. No, it's more so we've talked about it. Like we said, always says, if it's me or you, we're just glad it's a type of thing. I think it's really important. It's a great thing for the franchise as a whole to have someone win that award. It's really cool. So either one of us is great, and I think we'll be happy for each other.
And if the fans are wondering, batting helmet. Do you like it loose? Like, is it falls off a bunch? Like, it's in your face? Like, is that like a preference thing for you?
Well, I got like an abnormally small head for my body and then very long hair, so it's kind of hard to find a helmet that kind of fits on well. As long as it stays on while I can see the ball, that's all that matters.
Okay, so it falls off. It
falls off.
Forgive my ignorance. I know the brother churning, but can you give me the origin story? Did somebody do it to you, or did you do it to somebody that cut?
No, they just kind of started calling me the Big Amish in the locker room. And I was thinking about like should I do something for it? And it was in those times when we were struggling to get some wins. So I was like, I'll hit a double, I'll do it. Maybe get the boys going a little bit. So it's kind of weird how it's kind of blown up now, but that's kind of what it's like.
Have you ever actually churned butter?
Once in middle school field trip. When churned butter, but other than that, no.
Did you find it difficult?
Oh yeah, it takes a lot of strength to do that. Yeah, it's not easy.
How do you take the momentum that you gained in Houston from the 4-game winning streak and just take it and carry it over back here in Sacramento?
Yeah, just try to do the same exact thing that we did there. Pitchers threw the ball great, lineup scored runs for them. That was kind of, it feels like throughout the year that we had one or the other going at times. To see kind of both go at the same time was really cool, and it was so much fun. So just trying to keep the same momentum and just play baseball. Play the game, have fun while we're doing that.
All right, thanks, Nick.
Thank you.